Guacamole is probably the most popular appetizer at your typical Mexican restaurant. It's great with chips, it's great with warm tortillas, it's great on toast, or as a super tasty side dish with just about any main course. The most authentic and traditional guacamole is also the most popular and really simple and easy to make and so delicious. All you need is avocados, jalapeno peppers, or serrano peppers like I prefer, tomatoes, onion, cilantro, lime juice, garlic, and salt. Or you can just add some fresh made pico de gallo like we do. Yes, it's that simple and delicious and so versatile. Vámonos, let's go make some dang good guacamole. All right, friends, today we're going to show you how to make guacamole 3 different ways. One is a very simple avocado guacamole. The second one is going to be with pico de gallo, and the third one is going to be with one of my favorite homemade salsas. Now, in our original pico de gallo video, we didn't use garlic. We usually don't put it in our pico de gallo, but when we mix our pico de gallo with the avocado to make guacamole, we definitely like to put some garlic in there. That's the thing about guacamole. You can use whatever you want. This is just the way we like to do it. There is no exact way to do a guacamole. Do it any way you like. You can add cilantro or not add cilantro. You can add tomatoes or not add tomatoes. You can leave the serranos out. It's really up to you. All right, so we have our pico de gallo totally done. Let's go ahead and start smashing up some avocado. First one is gonna be the Terry Special. We lucked out today, we have some good ones. And I'm gonna get the pit out of there the way I usually do it. I'll just give it a little whack right there, and out goes the pit, just like that. I like to make a couple of lines across the avocado like this. You can squeeze the avocado out like that, and I've done that a bunch of times, but what I find that you have zero waste if you use a spoon, so I recommend using the spoon. I will tell you, my friends, it's been really hard to get great avocados lately. We kind of lucked out today. These are perfectly ripe. See, with a spoon, you can get it all out of there. When you squeeze, you really don't. All right, let's do another avocado here. Now, another benefit to cross-hatching the avocado before you put it into the bowl is that it's kind of semi-cubed up already before you start smashing it. This is gonna be Terry's favorite guacamole. It's
my favorite, and I love to eat it this way 3 times.
So she likes to smash it a little bit like this, but also leave it a little bit chunky. Not creamy and smooth, a little bit chunky. Is that about right, hon? Or
A little bit more.
a little bit more, okay. Terry does like a little bit of garlic in her wacky moly. So again, we're gonna smash it first, and we're gonna dice it up real fine. We're also gonna put a little shake of OG in here. This is our salt, pepper, garlic. So it has a little more garlic, a little bit of black pepper, and a little bit of salt. All right, so once you have everything in there, you wanna mix it all up, and don't get it too smooth, because then I'll have a very angry wife. We'd like to have y'all help us settle the debate here. Is this a guacamole, or is this just smashed avocado? Let me know.
It's the guacamole.
All right, my friends, so this is the first guacamole that we're doing for you today. The next, I'm gonna do the same thing, but I like to make mine a little bit smoother, and I'm gonna add some pico de gallo in there, and then we're gonna go to number 3. All right, friends, it's time to make guacamole number 2. Let's go ahead and cut up a couple of these avocados again. Even if you don't cross-hatch, you can spin your spoon around all the way around like this. You can get one nice big half of an avocado in there, drop it in there, and let's dice it up in there. Okay, so we have 2 whole avocados in here. We're gonna go ahead and smash them up. Before we do, we're gonna add, once again, a little salt, pepper, garlic, a little OG. Not too much, because we're gonna add the pico de gallo that already has some. We're gonna get it all smashed up. I'm gonna add some of the juice. It really helps to get the avocado a little creamier, a little quicker, and it helps it smooth out some. Now this kind of guacamole, I like to smooth it out. I don't really want it chunky. I like to get mine to a nice creamy texture like this before I add the pico de gallo. So let's take a little bit of this pico de gallo, drop it in here. As far as how much, friends, it doesn't matter. I mean, it's really up to you. Put as much as you want. But just remember, there's pico de gallo and there's guacamole. If you put avocado chunks in the pico de gallo, then it's pico de gallo with avocado chunks. But if you put a little bit of pico de gallo into the avocado, then you can call it a guacamole. So let's go ahead and stir this up. Oh yeah, that's looking really good, hon. All right, friends, another thing I like to do, if I'm making the guacamole for me and I want a little more heat, just cut your serrano into thin slices like this. and then dunk it into the guacamole and give it a stir. If you're having friends or family over and you're entertaining people, you want to take it out of the bowl that you mashed it up in to make it look a little bit prettier, and it makes a really nice little presentation. Then you can put a couple of cilantro leaves up here on top. And then for presentation, you can put a little bit of pico de gallo right there in the middle. Now this is guacamole number 2. This is a true guacamole, in my opinion. If you want a little bit more tart flavor, you can squeeze some more lime. I didn't put lime in this one because the pico de gallo already has lime in it. But if you want more, you can add more. But I will tell you, my friends, it's not a limonada. It's not lemonade, it's guacamole. So we like a little bit of lime, not too much. But you do it the way you like. All right, friends, now this is another way to make guacamole. There were some red jalapenos and some chile de árbol and a couple of habaneros. I just put them all in the blender with nothing else. So this is straight fire chile. This is pretty hot. So I'm gonna put this into my avocado here and I'm gonna mix that up. And this is just another way that you can enjoy a guacamole. And I didn't have any salt in the avocado or the salsa this time. So I'm gonna put a little bit of OG in here. Friends, remember that salt is always to taste. That's probably a teaspoon, teaspoon and a half. All right, so you wanna mix it all up real good like this. This avocado I left semi-chunky the way Terry likes it, but she's not gonna eat it anyway. This one's just for me. This is just another great way to entertain your guests if they happen to come over. Just add salsa and go. The salsa is so much easier to make. You can use a fire roasted salsa. You can use a pan roasted salsa. You can use boiled salsa. It doesn't matter what kind of salsa you use. Put it in your avocado and you can call it a guacamole, in my opinion. We can add a little bit of cilantro for that extra flavor kick. In this case, I'm gonna put a little Mexican lime in here. I'm gonna put one whole Mexican lime in here. Gets all the juice without the seeds. Sometimes I do like a little extra zing in there, a little extra tart, and lime does the trick. Incorporate the salt, pepper, garlic, the cilantro, and the salsa. Okay, now for presentation, we're gonna add a little bit of cilantro on top. Now you don't have to add the cilantro if you don't want to. For this, I like to chop real fine, and then I'm just gonna sprinkle a little bit on top, just like that. All right, friends, I hope you guys have really enjoyed this video so far. We made 3 different types of guacamole for you. What do you guys think? Tell us in the comments how you make your guacamole. I'm just curious because I know there's so many different ways to make it. And like I say with a lot of things, ain't no right way, ain't no wrong way. Make it the way you like it and be happy, and don't worry about what everybody else says. Do it the way you like it. This is Terry's favorite. Oh, it's still good though. This is still good. I mean, just good creamy avocado is always delicious no matter what. Very, very, very good. All right, next up is the guacamole with a little bit of pico de gallo in there, a little extra serrano pepper. We've got the serrano pepper in there. Gonna take a bite. Very good. That serrano's got a bite. Whew! Has a good bite in there. Wowzer. I'm gonna get some more without the serrano. This is our favorite guacamole right here. Both of these need a little more salt. So we could shake a little more OG in there or just some straight salt. Now I know the salsa that I put in there was puro chile, so I'm gonna give it a taste. And I do have my fire hydrant ready to go. All right. That's super, super good. This is very good. This is really good. This is super good. I ain't kidding. These are my 2 favorite ways to make it. Today, this is my favorite. I can taste that extra lime. Whew, kicked it up a notch. It really made that guacamole stand out. Added a nice flavor. This one has the right amount of salt. Doesn't need anything except a big mouth to eat it. That's it. And it's not too hot. I really kind of thought it was going to be a little bit more bitey. Today, this is my favorite. I see Terry salivating over there, so I'm going to give her some of her Terry special. Here you go, hon. Enjoy. They're all super, super good. All right, friends. We mixed up 3 guacamoles for you. We showed you how we like to do them here at our house. Again, tell us how you like to make them in the comments. We'd love to know. Friends, if you'd like to get your hands on some of this OG rub, you can go to pitmaster.us. same website for the WOW. If you want to up your barbecue game, go to pitmasterclass.us. We hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. We're gonna go outside and cook some meat so we can enjoy this guacamole. Friends, keep the smoke light, make it work. Boom! Wow! Let's go ahead and start smashing up some avocado. Not before I take a bite with the chip first.
No, that's not part of it.
And then we can take a little bit of serrano leaves. And then we can take a little bit of, then you can take a little bit of
Cilantro.
Thank you. This one's gonna be hot. I'm probably gonna need 2 beers for this one.
Yes.
If you like cilantro, put it in there. If you don't like it, leave it out. If you like 1 serrano, it's okay. If you like 20, go for it, man. I'd pay to see that one. No, I'm just kidding.